Very good morning to all. My name is Rahul. Today I am going to discuss about research methods for management. That is my topic. Yes, we'll see the introduction of research methods for management. Then we'll see what are the things, what are the headings we are going to be seen in this research methods for management. Next slide. Yes, why we are studying a research methods for management? That is a main aim for this subject is nothing but the students to acquire a knowledge of research in the area of, we are getting a knowledge in the area of research. That is the main purpose of studying a research methods for management. The objectives of research methods for management is nothing but we have two different objectives I have taken, and this the first one is nothing but the research methods and sampling techniques. The sampling techniques is very important for doing a research activities. Without sampling we cannot do any other research activities. For that there are various techniques is there. I have given example for sampling techniques. Here we have huge numbers of populations. We have to go for regression methods or any chi-square methods or any other methods we are using in this sampling techniques. The next one is an analysis and interpretation of data and applications of research is very important for doing a research activities. The analysis in the part of we are doing what are the things that we are taken for quantitative data. Okay, we have a numerical data. With this numerical value we go with an analysis and interpretations of data analysis we have do with the things. Here we have analysis part, we have go for any other quantitative techniques. The quantitative techniques in the sense of chi-square or any other sampling techniques we'll used for this systems. Okay, this is the objectives of studying a research methods for management. The next slide. Yes, now we are going to see about an introductions of research. Okay. The research is nothing but it is the art of scientific investigations. Here we are investigating what are the things we are identifying. For example, we are identifying any other problems. We are identifying any other problems. For each and every problem there must be some solution will be there. That should be properly conducting some scientific investigation. Then we are closing our research activities. Okay, this is the main aim of studying a research. Here the research is an art of scientific investigations. It covers the search for and retrieval of information. Then search for retrieval of information for specific purpose. For example, you have take down from the medical. If we are doing a research in medical reporting means we have go for an observations. Then we have to comparisons. Then we have to do with some experimental activities we have to do. Okay, this is the introductions of an research. The next slide. The next one is the meaning of research. As I already said in the introduction part itself, the meaning of research in the sense of the research is nothing but search of knowledge. In what area we are going to be search of knowledge in the sense of what domain we are going to be do a research. For example, we are doing a research in HR means HR related projects, any other projects. For example, we are doing HR project in employee, a study on employee welfare activities in particular industries means we are conducting some survey, conducting some experiments in that particular industry. Then we are going to be data should be collected. Then after that should be posted in the data and analysis part we have be posted. Then we are going to be calculating for all those things. Okay, that is the search of knowledge. The next one, it is a scientific and systematic search for informations and particular issues. Here what are the things we are stating in our report that should be validated through the scientific data. Okay, what are the things we are putting in the research book that should be in validated one, that should be we have a scientific data should be there. Okay, then next one, it is also called as as I already said, it is also called as an art of scientific investigations. The next one, we conduct as social scientists as define a research in different ways. For example, we are collecting a data collections in the sense of we are collecting the raw information from any other sources. In the data collections, it's divided into two different types. One is the primary data and the another one is the secondary data. The primary data in the sense of it is nothing but the first informations, that is called as primary data. If for example I am doing any project means that I am collecting the data that is own, I am writing that should be written in the research projects or any other things. Secondary data means it's nothing but it is already having one. For examples, magazines, any other journals or any other newspapers that has been published, that data has been used for our studies. Okay, that is called as an secondary data. Okay, here the social scientists we are going to do with an data collections, that is a primary and secondary data we are using. Okay, next slide. The next one is the definitions of research. I have taken two definitions for research here. According to one, Redman and Mori, is nothing but the research is a systemized effort to gain a new knowledge. Okay, if we are doing any projects that is related to any other topic, we are gaining some new knowledge in that particular area. Okay, that is a definition is given by Redman and Mori. The another definition is Robert Rose. He given the definition is nothing but is essentially an investigation, a recording and analysis of evidence for the purpose of gaining a knowledge. Okay, both are saying that the same thing, we are gaining some extra knowledge in that particular area. Okay, that is a research. For that only we are doing a research activity here. Okay, this is the definition. Once again I'll read it. Research is a systemized effort to gain a new knowledge, that is given by Redman and Mori. Then the another definition is Robert Rose. It is nothing but the research is essentially an investigation, recording and analysis of evidence for the purpose of gaining a new knowledge. Okay, next slide. The next one is in characteristics of research. Here we are going to see about 5 different characteristics I have taken. We'll see one by one. The first one is nothing but new knowledge or data from an primary or first source information. As I already said, the data collections is nothing but it is collecting a data from collecting the data from the various sources. The data should be an primary and secondary data. Here the primary data in the sense of we are collecting a new knowledge or new data or raw data, that is called as in primary data. Then next one, upon a discoveries of an general principles. Discoveries of general principles in the sense of we are discovering as a general principles. In research we give a review of literature, it should be there. That is the chapter 3. We are mentioned as a review of literature. In that we have already has been existing data. In that area we will given research, that is an discovery of general principles in the sense of we are collecting a new evidence here. Okay, that is in discovery. Then next one is in systematic and accurate investigations. Yes, systematic in the sense of we have some procedures to conduct an research. First we are identifying the problems, then we go for an analysis of the problem, then we go for evaluations. After evaluations we go for implementations, then after that only we go for results and interpretations we will go. Okay, this is called as in systematic and accurate investigations in the sense of we have what are the things we are collected in the quantitative. It's nothing but the quantitative data is nothing but it is a numerical value it consists of. In that only we are going to be conduct a study based on the numerical data. We have a accurate informations. Okay, we have some informations that based on that we will go for things. Okay, for example, we conduct a market survey on particular area of the people, and we will conclude that most of the peoples are liking these products, electronic products or various things. Okay. The next one is it uses a certain valid data gathering device. Okay, we have a valid data gathering device is there. It's nothing but we are using one example is SPS. Okay, SPS is nothing but statistical processing for social studies. Okay, this is a software we are using for validating purpose. Okay, research activities. Here we have in validations we have there are various methods in validation. SPS tools will be there. For example, chi-square, regressions, correlations or any other methods based on our studies we conduct our research activities in an SPS. Okay, in the SPS is it's a statistical software which may be used only for research activities. Then next one is logical and objective. Here logical and objective in the sense of we are collecting some data that should be written as some objectives, identifying any other problems or analyzing any other business activities or analyzing an employee welfare activities or any other things. Based on that we will go for the studies. Okay, next slide. These are the characteristics of research. Then next one is then features of research. Yes, what are the features we are going to be see here? The first one is then discoveries of new knowledge, that is very important while doing a research activity. Then next one, essential and investigations. Yes, we'll do with an investigations. Then next one is the solutions of problems. Yes, as I already said, first we identify if we are doing any other research activities, means we have some problem, based on that problem only we are doing a research activities. If we once we conclude that once we find out the solutions, then that is then our research project is going to be completed. Then next one is it is based on the observations and experimental evidence. Yes, we are conducting some observations and experimental evidence we are conducting for this study. Then it demands an accurate observations and experiments. Okay, we have, for example, if we are doing any other projects related to a scientist, they are using some experiments or they are using some instruments for conducting their research activities. Okay, next slide. The next one is types of research. Here there is 8 types of research is there. One is a descriptive research, analytical research, applied research, fundamental research, quantitative research, qualitative research, and empirical research. Yes, these are the 8 types of research. The next slide. Yes, this is for an testing of knowledge. I have given 2 questions. Okay, one is the essential qualities of an researchers, the spirits of free inquiries, then one the reliance on observations and evidence, then systemizations or theorizing of a knowledge. Okay, answer is D, all of the above. Okay, this is the answer. Then action research means is nothing but, this is the second question, action research, longitudinal research, applied research, then research initiated to solve an immediate problem. Then D option is nothing but research with a socio-economic objective. The answer is C for this question. Action research means a research initiated to solve an immediate problem. Okay, this is the questions. Thank you very much. I hope that you can understand about research methods for management. We'll see you on next slides. Okay, thank you very much.